Hello class, welcome to KIN 150A, Program 3. You will need a chair, an exercise mat, and varied weighted water bottles. Station 1, first set of 14 repetitions. In this set, you'll need your chair. We're going to work on your quadriceps, your glutes, and your shoulders, specifically your anterior deltoid here. Have a seat in the chair with your feet approximately hip-width apart, nose over your toes, and then raise the weight up just past shoulder line. Again, this isolates your quadricep and your anterior deltoids. Make sure you inhale on the way down and you exhale as you exert force, both with your quadriceps and with your shoulders on the way up. Try to keep your knees from going beyond your toes to prevent any knee pain or injury. Have your wrist and hand in neutral position, meaning thumbs are pointing up towards the ceiling. Next up, we have our active recovery, the exercise in between your exercises. Lay in supine position and start with your legs approximately 45 degrees. This exercise, we're isolating the lower abdominals. If you feel comfortable, you can lower your legs past 45 degrees to make it more challenging. This is called supine leg lifts, and again is a great exercise for your lower abdominals and your hip flexors. Make sure to inhale on the way down as your legs move towards the floor, and exhale on the way up as your legs move up towards the ceiling. Station 1, second set. Again, try to accomplish at least 14 repetitions. If you feel like you can do more, pause the video and execute more repetitions, or use a more challenging weight to keep you in the repetition range. Make sure to breathe in and out through your mouth, oxygenating the cells and cooling your body down. Again, inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. Try to keep your head in neutral, which will help to keep your spine in neutral position. Keep your shoulder blades back. And again, prevent your knees from going past your toes. Focus on breath. Engage your core by drawing in your navel towards your spine. Engage your glutes by keeping your glutes tight throughout the range of motion, both up and down. Second set, leg lifts. Again, find a mat that is comfortable for you. Lay supine onto your back. Start with your legs approximately 45 degrees or lower if your lower back feels comfortable. And lift your legs up till about 90 degrees. Slowly lower down back to 45 degrees or lower, and then repeat. Inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Keep your palms down onto the floor next to your body to help stabilize your position and your spine. Great job. Station 2. Scooch towards the edge of your seat with your heels down and toes up. Keep a slight bend in your knees and lean forward approximately 45 degrees. Slowly raise the weights up, which will isolate your upper back and shoulders, specifically your rear deltoids and your rhomboids. Try to keep your head in neutral spine here and keep your palms facing the floor. This is a great postural exercise. Next up, we're going to isolate your quadriceps with a lunge. Place one foot onto the chair and carefully move forward. Keep your shoulder blades back and slowly lower your rear leg down as close to the ground as you feel comfortable. This will isolate the bending leg, the leg that has a base plant on the floor. Slowly and carefully switch sides, making sure your chair is directly behind you. You can either put your foot flat onto the chair or have your toe onto the chair, whatever feels best for you. Again, making sure your knee does not go past your toes is very important to aid with injury prevention. Keep your shoulder blades back and head in neutral. Second set, 14 or more repetitions. Again here, we're isolating your rear deltoids and your rhomboids. Scooch towards the edge of the seat with your heels down and toes up and a slight bend in your knees. Lean forward approximately 45 degrees, head in neutral spine, and raise the weight up as high as you feel comfortable. Inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. This can be a challenging exercise, so start with weight that feels comfortable and light for you. Second set, lunges. There are many names for this particular lunge: single leg lunge, suspension lunge, so on and so forth. Make sure you inhale on the way down and you exhale on the way up. Try to keep the foot on the floor as flat as possible. This will help you with your balance. Slowly and carefully switch sides. Great work. Station 3. Choose a water bottle with the appropriate weight for you. Stand with your feet approximately hip width apart. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and engage in the shoulder press. Notice in this example that my shoulders and the angle is approximately 45 degrees. Pressing the water bottle or the weight over your head directly at 90 degrees can damage your joint and increase your chances of injury. Next up, we are working on your core in plank position. Forearms are down. Taking your time for 30 seconds, bringing one hip down to the floor, raising it, and then bringing your opposite hip down to the floor. It's a great exercise for your core, which consists of your rectus abdominis, transversus abdominis, and your erectors. Second set, shoulder press with an angle modification. Pick an appropriate angle that works best for you. You can start at 45 degrees, like mentioned earlier. Prevent yourself from going to full 90 degrees to protect that shoulder joint. Inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. Second set, last set, a plank. Again, make sure to execute this plank on your forearms versus a straight arm plank on your hands. Alternate one hip down at a time for 30 seconds. Keep your navel drawn in to protect your spine and keep your head in neutral position. This is also a great exercise for your hip flexors. Station 4. We're going to be working on incline chest press, isolating your upper pectoralis, your anterior deltoids, and your triceps. Scooch towards the edge of your seat and then lean back, so your upper back is leaning on your chair. Rest. Press the weight up towards the ceiling and try to keep your forearms parallel throughout the range of motion. Since you don't have true back support here with an incline bench, make sure to keep your navel drawn in to protect your spine. Carefully place the weights down onto the floor and start your active recovery on your exercise mat. Start by having a seat with your heels down, toes up. Lean back as far as you feel comfortable and balance in this boat pose. Slowly and carefully rotate your torso for a more advanced movement. This is also referred to as an Olympic or Russian twist. Hold this position for 30 seconds with a constant rate of breath in and out through your mouth. Second set. Back to incline chest press. Again, working out your upper pectoralis, anterior deltoids, and your triceps. Scooch towards the edge of your seat and lean back so your upper back is making contact with the chair rest. Press up and try to keep your forearms parallel throughout the range of motion. Inhaling on the way down and exhaling on the way up with the press. Back to your active recovery on the mat for your Olympic twist. Make sure you lean back as far as you feel comfortable. Make sure your back is protected and stabilized. If you feel any sharp pain, stop the movement immediately. A dull discomfort or ache is normal in this position. Great job. Last station, station 5. In this station, we're going to combine a bicep curl with a front press, isolating your biceps, your anterior deltoid, and activating your triceps in the process. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, hands in neutral position with your thumbs pointing up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbows through the full range of motion and then press up towards the ceiling. Try to keep your shoulder blade back as best as you can to really activate the contraction within the biceps. Next up, put your thumbs on top of the weights, lean forward 45 degrees, and extend your arms back for this tricep extension exercise. This isolates the triceps or the muscles posterior of the arm. Placing your thumbs on top of your weights really help to direct the range of motion. Second set. Bicep curl with a front press. Again, stand in a comfortable position. Breathing in and out through your mouth. As the weight moves up, you exhale. As the weight moves back down, you inhale. Try to keep that head in neutral position and shoulder blades back throughout the range of motion. Last set of tricep extensions. Place your thumbs on top of your weights, hinge forward, driving your hips back, keeping your elbows locked in position, and extend your arms back as far as you can. Great job today, class.